This hospital isn't normal. On the outskirts of Kolkata stands a dilapidated government hospital, Santosh Memorial Hospital. By day, it appears ordinary. Nurses walk briskly down corridors, doctors shout orders, patients moan and cough. But after sundown, something shifts. One particular room in the hospital always stays dark. Cabin 303. It's been locked for years. Every patient who's been admitted there has either died mysteriously, gone mad, or vanished. Despite multiple incidents, no one ever dares to mention it aloud. Anjali Dutta, a young nurse freshly assigned to the hospital, was unaware of its shadowy legacy. Brave, practical, and idealistic. She came from a small village, ready to serve. She didn't yet know what she was about to witness. The murmuring old man. On her first night shift, Anjali was tasked with caring for an elderly patient. He barely spoke and stared blankly at the ceiling. Until one night, he suddenly whispered, "Have you seen her? She's back again. The girl from cabin 303. She's calling." Anjali froze. "Who? What girl?" She was young, fragile. They said she was mentally ill, but she knew something we didn't. She used to say, "He comes at 3:03. That's when time stops." Before Anjali could process, the man shrieked, "Look at the clock! It's 3:03! She looked up. Every clock around had stopped. The corridor lights flickered, and for a second, she saw a shadow move past her. But no one was there. The history of cabin 303. The next morning, Anjali couldn't stop thinking about what happened. She snuck into the hospital's dusty records room to investigate. In an old file, she found this. Name, Shreya Mukherjee. Age, 19. Diagnosis, schizophrenia, suicidal tendencies. Cause of death, suicide by hanging at 3:03 a.m. Exhibited disturbing behavior. Frequently spoke of him calling her, insisted the clocks would stop at 3:03. Anjali's hands trembled as she closed the file. That night, during her shift, she walked down the dim hallway again. This time, cabin 303's door was slightly ajar. Inside, a shadow stood still. A girl's silhouette, wearing a hospital gown, eyes glowing faintly. She wasn't saying anything, but slowly, a crooked smile spread across her face. Anjali tried to convince herself it was all exhaustion-induced hallucination. But then came that night. Exactly at 3:03 a.m., all clocks froze again. The lights blinked violently. A cold wind began to swirl in the hallway. Anjali, all alone, tried to move, but her legs wouldn't budge. The door to cabin 303 creaked open. Shreya stepped out. Her neck bore bruises of the noose. Her eyes were blank, her mouth twisted in a grotesque grin. And then she spoke. "You heard me. Now it's your turn." Anjali's scream never left her throat. The next morning, Anjali was found unconscious at the stairwell by other nurses. Her eyes were open, but she wasn't responsive. She was sent to a psychiatric facility. All she kept repeating was, "Look at the clock. She'll come again." At 3:03, cabin 303 was sealed once more. But now, every night at exactly 3:03, the lights in the hallway flicker. The door creaks, and if you're unlucky enough, you may hear footsteps. Some even claim they hear a voice from inside the room, "My time isn't over yet." The end. Did you like the story in English?